Good morning and welcome to Coffee with Alain. Got a couple books we're going to talk about today. Appreciate everybody joining and commenting. I do not know what happened to Facebook yesterday. Had the live broadcast. It was live on YouTube, live on LinkedIn. It wasn't going live on Facebook. And I apologize to anybody that tried to show up to watch the Dan Anderson interview live. I posted it afterwards. You can still catch that. It was a great interview. Professor Dan Anderson, fantastic guy, longtime martial artist, so much information, so much history. The hour went by really quick. Definitely going to have him back on as a guest again, probably another 4 or 6 weeks. We talked about. You'll be able to join on that one live. Hopefully it'll work that time and be able to ask him questions as well, since if you tried yesterday and might not have been able to. If you didn't see that interview, check it out. It's at enjoylifesafely.com. You can watch the video, or if you just want to listen to the podcast is at enjoylifesafely.com or on Apple or Spotify and other podcast locations. Fun interview, great guy. So check that out from yesterday. As always, sign up for the newsletter. It'll be going out this weekend. You don't want to miss that. And you can sign up for that at excuse me. You can sign up for that at enjoylifesafely.com as well. Got the book cup because we're going to talk about a couple books today. So let's talk about Rogue Warrior Echo Platoon. Another one by Richard Marinko and John Weisman. I enjoyed this one. It was fun. And like all of his, they're full of cussing and killing and stuff that could be true, might not be true. He weaves his actual life and things into fiction to make it a little difficult to understand just where real life stops and fiction starts sometimes. His descriptions of tactics and warfare and fighting and violence are, on point because the man lived it. So fun book. Another one of the series that I've been just reading through again before I get rid of them. These are older books. I mean, this one came out in 2000. And so I read it back then, but I'm reading it again before I donate it because I'm slowly downsizing the library. This is getting close to the end of the ones he wrote with John Weisman. There's another one I'm reading right now with John, and not too many more. And then he switched and he started writing them with some different authors. But John Weisman wrote the original Rogue Warrior and then, the first bunch of these novels. And they're just fun, action-filled reads. Light, easy reading. Again, full of cussing and killing. So if you don't like those two, I wouldn't recommend them. If you like those, they're a fun read. Another fun read, Garfield Worldwide. Why am I throwing this in here? Yeah, I read a ton, right? And I read some really serious books. I read some really long books. But sometimes I like a short little fluff book. All this is a collection of Garfield comics. If you like Garfield, you'll like this. I like Jim Davis. I like Garfield. His new movie's coming out here in the theaters. I'm not sure if I'll see it on the theater or not. Probably wait for it to hit streaming. But I enjoy reading these as light, easy, brainless, a little bit of comedy. And so you got to throw this kind of stuff into your life once in a while. You can't always be serious. You can't always be into the heavy stuff. Mix it up. And that's why, I throw in the comics once in a while. And Garfield's a fun one. I had a number of these on the shelf, and I've been pulling them out, reading them, and then donating them. And so this one was fun. I did like, close to the end where he was it's the whole way through. I liked all of it. But his diet, when he was going on the spinach diet, I really love those threads. Spinach, it tastes bad. It looks bad. He tips the bowl over, splat. It even sounds bad. And so just fun, mindless stuff. So both of these were in the fun category. Nothing serious about Rogue Warrior books, just fun action-filled novels. Nothing serious about Garfield, just fun fat cat, right? But you got to have those kind of things mixed in with the serious stuff and things that you read as well. Good morning, Dixon. Appreciate you being here. Dixon says the short, light read books help make it easier to get to 100 per year, right? And that's correct. And, last year I did 150 or something. But you're absolutely right. When I'm reading over 100 books a year, I'm reading Dr. Kim's new book right now. 800 some pages? Although I won't read all 800 some pages because the back of the book is all in Korean. I'll stop with the English. And so I don't know how many pages that'll be. But, reading giant books like that mixed in with little light books like this do help me read over 100 books a year. So that does make a difference. That's what I got for you today. I'm going to sign off. Check out yesterday's interview with Dan Anderson. It really was a good one. And I apologize to anybody that showed up live and Facebook and StreamYard were malfunctioning and it didn't work yesterday, but it is there. It's posted around. Great interview. And next time Dan's on, you'll have that opportunity to ask questions if you missed him yesterday. Have a spectacular Saturday, and I will see you tomorrow.